Damn it, overtime already in DMM4 warm-up. This may be signs of things to come, I don't know. Wishful thinking, so we get randoms. This means we can get to our usual programming here. So, random. What becomes of that? Zepp gets the first map pick. And what will he go for? So, you see in his track record, I would expect, okay, DM4, fine. DM4 it is. Wasn't quite expecting this from him just yet, but I guess we'll see. It'll be fun. Rule sets are okay. And, well, we shall see what happens. We're getting straight to the countdown, so both of these guys have been warming up separately. And a bit of pop DMM4 to get used to the stuff. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, that's a good start for Zepp on his map pick. DM4. Could it have started any better? Well, he did all he could. As in, he did nothing, but the game did all it could for him. I don't know if it screwed Max over to really capitalize. Right, the best maps listed on the intermission is kind of an evaluation of overall in this season what they have performed the best on. Not necessarily what they would say their best map is. And it's not exactly based on, yet, on a mathematical formula that weighs what each map is worth. Nice to see a Russian that enjoys and continuously picks TB3. Okay, now Mac is sitting on top. He's in a good place. Let's see. What kind of fake jump was that from Zepp? Okay, be right back. So sneaky play. Max PL still pretty bad. Doesn't seem to cause any problems for Zepp with shaft of all weapons. Tracking gets constantly degraded if the other guy just jitters around the map. Your best bet at this point is to go for splash damage. Zepp still dominating that red. Mac's in there. Misses the entry defense rocket. And Zepp doesn't go for the entry through the floor rocket, but still gets the kill, so he's fine. Watch out though, Mac scoring a few frags here and there. Won't quite get an armor, that's Zepp's job. Zepp specializes in reds. Imagine Rakate versus Mac with this kind of packet loss. The game wouldn't have lasted 3 maps, it would have lasted 1 map. Maybe not even a full map. And Zepp's just going to wait for the next thread unless... no, sorry, Mac's going to wait for it unless Zepp pushes him really hard, which he does. Not hard enough. Mac very patient. I mean, he really needed that red, so good on him for sticking around. Respectable. Rather play versus a lagging enemy than with the lag. Yeah, that's a very personal choice to make. Some people are kind of immune to other people warping. Others just can't take it. It's really a personal thing. Like, oh, Mac faking the thud. Clever boy. Also notice he's full on nails, so he can navigate around the room. Well, he can't because Zepp just pins him in a corner. What? Ah, okay. Mac just fell off the Arke bridge. Orker? I'm not sure. Yeah. What you gonna get? Spawn at Mega. Have fun. So Zepp's just going to be able to run the spawn frags now. Mac with the yellow, can he do anything with it? Stays in the fight. Nice, in CS they would have called this spray transfer from Zepp. Not exactly as challenging in Quake, I suppose, with no movement inaccuracy. That's going to be a red for Mac. What? No! Pushes back into big to get some damage on Zepp. It's very effective. Where is he though? Oh, behind you. Ah, really caught him by surprise. That was unexpected. Didn't go for the red, just pushed silently and got a frag. Smart decision making from Norwegian. Yeah, just pre-fire the angle. This is where they will be going. I mean, nobody turns right to go for Mega. I mean, they do, but not that often. And it's quick corner to turn. Not a quick corner to corner. No, a quick corner to turn. So might as well pre-fire if you have all of these cells that, like he does. And he's been saving that red all winter. So Mac has a bad start into this one, but he's doing better now. He's doing better, and yet still so many frags behind. Has Zepp switched to defense mode? And is it the thing that he does? Okay, so Zepp's just going to bait Mac into following him around the map. The gap keeps increasing in favor of Zepp. So this should be Zepp's final game in the season. He is currently ranked first. And, well, Speedball is knocking on his door in second place. And I believe Speedball still has more game to play as well. yeah, Speed and Mac have some more games to play, so right now Zepp can be dethroned. Maybe even whatever he does, he gets dethroned. I'm not quite sure. But after this game, whatever happens, he is done. All he's gonna have to do is wait nervously as the other guys battle it out for the other spots. Oh. Nice. 99% packet loss, what? So this is a win for Zepp. Watch out for what they're saying. We might have... I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they just say, okay, it's just too much, can we play the other half some other time? But that will not happen. We have a Bravado picked by Mac, so that would be his go-to map. One of his go-tos, it's been one of his go-tos, well, he's performed consistently well across the season, besides obviously Aerowalk. That'll come in later. If you're wondering, rank coding is overloaded. No, it's not me. Macisum's internet is overloaded. I think it's the worst it's ever been here. What? Still gets the rocket. Yeah, there was nothing that... in this frag, no packet loss or 50% packet loss. Zepp was not going to dodge that rocket. Didn't matter. At that range, once the rocket has come out, server take care of it. Zepp trying to do some long distance denial of the red. Doesn't work. That was close. Timing just a little off. Seems like a common missed shot. Firing at the teleport as people get in there. You want to aim up at the tele exit. It's like the low teleport on Aerowalk, same problem. It is very common to still shoot at it even though it's not going to find its mark. Use this. Did he use it wisely? Well, it didn't cause him any problems yet. Still has 5 to defend this red with. This lag I'm seeing here, if he gets a lag spike as he shoots a rocket around the corner, this is going to cost him a lot potentially. So he's got to be careful of where he shoots. He can't... it would be much more risky right now to, let's say, quick peek an angle and shoot rockets, like pre-aim and shoot the rocket as soon as he turns the corner while hugging the wall. He would... he's got a 40-50% chance of smacking himself in the face. So he's got to adjust that play. Nice little surprise here. And so, as I was getting to, this reminds me of playing Quake 2 on dial-up. If you remember Quake 2, you have hand grenades that you manually prime. And you keep them in your hand up to 3 seconds before throwing. Well, 3 seconds, they blow up in your face. So what happened a few times was I would prime a grenade and then I would see the network jack appear on the screen, which means connection lost. And I would hear the countdown ding, 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 and then nothing, because the lag is still ongoing, and then you wake up out of the lag, and boom, minus 40 health. Always nice. Well, yeah, thankfully, I mean, from what we are seeing on QTV, the bursts of lag seem to happen at not so terrible times, not too often. They do, some of the time. In this case, probably cost him a bit of response reactivity, let's say, in this fight. And that frag that he just got, it was not a factor, so. It is extremely situational how packet loss affects you. Of course, it has a continuous effect of pissing you off if it's not to a level that you're used to. And potentially pissing off the other guy. Misses the spawn frag shot. Gives Zepp a little room to breathe with a rocket pickup that we'll not be able to capitalize on. And I presume with less packet loss, Mac would be scoring a bit more. This has been picked by Mac as one of his best maps this season so far. It was the wise thing to do. Zepp has done well on Bravado some of the time, but I think has been mostly hit and miss on this. If we check, he has lost to Speedball, but then he's lost all maps to Speedball. He's lost it just about to Iggy. And then he has won convincingly against Beginner and lost by a few frags to Quake. And that's it. So he doesn't... He's played it like 3 times and it's not a huge... super nice track record. And when he did win, it wasn't a huge win. Whereas for Mac, it's much more... The picture is much clearer. He has picked it several times more. Maybe in all of his matchups, I'm not sure, but definitely more than in 3 games it's been played. Now that being said, Zepp is playing well here. I mean, the score says that he's playing well as the gap is decreasing. So if I look a little closer at what's happening, that rocket, didn't see that rocket come out. And every time Mac pauses for more than a second, you have to wonder, is he lagged out or is he just delaying his next action? What? That was a yellow deny? I guess. Denied. That's a denied. We'll slide off the ramp. No ramp jump for you. Sorry, man. I mean, we're all sorry. I think that I've heard about potential improvement to his connection. Not quite sure. I think I've read something, but we'll have to ask. I'm just hoping for him that it has sort of the same effect when he does get a stable connection, that it has the same effect on him as switching from 60 to 240 Hertz had on Thunder. He switched on Monday and he has leveled up noticeably since. And 60 Hertz is pain, so it makes total sense. Ah, good old proxy menu select. Did you know that command was invented by a guy named Tom? They called him Tom Select. I'm not sorry for you, I'm sorry for me. Oh, the timing. Yeah, that should be Max securing the win here. Just waiting to click on the thing, but it's over. Let's get real. Dominant item control from Mac. So, what would Zepp go for now? What do you think? Zetien? I would have expected to see some nice Zetien out of him in his previous games. But we go to DM6. Yeah, I didn't get my stuff completely wrong. Remember this bit? Best map, DM6 and Aerowalk. Here we go. DM6. Second map pick for our Russian friend Zepp. Zepski. And like on his first map pick... Whoops. Shut up. Like on his first map pick, top spawn. That was my timer saying, Hemo, it's time to add some more water to that rice. But I did that before. Whoa! Not too bad for Zepp. I mean, just one rocket left, but many cells, many points of red. Aerowalk next. And it will be picked by Mac, but oh, if he gets to pick anything. Zepp, gentlemen, you heard Mac come out of his lag, catching his breath. So we're into your typical in control, out of control stuff. Zepp with the red, peeking at mid, shooting down the mega hole, I guess. And Mac living off a diet of greens and well, not shaft yet, but greens and megas. Does he also have a shaft? Yes, kind of. If he gets in a shaft battle, he needs to hit 50%. And get the first hit. Otherwise, he's done for, even with that stack. And the packet loss is not going to do him any favors. So I suppose he's got to try and adapt his playstyle to get the shortest windows of being exposed as possible. For example, that might be a little too long, and very much, like I was saying earlier, he doesn't have enough stack to withstand a full shaft battle. Probably with less lagging, he would have taken a couple more cells. And we would have seen him maybe respawn on red and telefrag Zepp. We don't know. And there isn't exactly a spawn on the red armor, but I think you get the idea. Wow, he just walked and then next step that rocket appeared for him. All things considered, still doing kind of okay. Especially considering Zepp. I mean, Zepp is, reminder, Zepp is ranked first in the division, and DM6 is one of his proven best maps this season. So it is a tough game for anyone. Well, except for Speedball, who beat him 33-1 on DM6. And have Speed and Mac played? No. That will be a game to watch. Is he tilting? Well, his internet service provider is. I think that ball was an accident. Yeah, he just teleports around corners, so he definitely cannot afford to shoot anything while he is going anywhere near a corner. Like I was saying earlier, but now we do see it in practice. That rocket, first shot was kind of close, but it was a little too deep. And Zepp didn't catch enough damage. Anyway, with a better hit, still have needed to hit the second one, and we saw what happened with the second one. Kind of blinked. Max in a pretty nasty position now. 1 red. And Zepp is actually getting some of the mega health. Pushing, let's see what he does. That was a well-placed prediction shot from Mac. Split second off. Again, his first shot was pretty close, but couldn't finish the job. Okay, Mac gets his second red, and Zepp's just going to retreat to safety, relative safety at least. Always be careful with the teleport dancing. It is a risky practice. Do not try this at home. Zepp doesn't care about getting shot in the back by a spawn guy in that corner. Because there is a reason to. There's a spawn here, but what's the risk? There is none. Oh, the pine! I don't think Mac can do this. Not with that kind of lag. Being out of control on this map is enough of an uphill battle where your first shots really matter, and he can't get much more than a first shot in with this kind of lag. So he's pretty much got to sit this one out for the rest of the time period. I mean, sit this one out. There isn't much point in trying too much. You know, somehow I get kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling by watching Mac play from his point of view. It reminds me of fond memories of lagging into my own grenades in Quake 2 on the modem. Those were the days. And also kind of reminds me of family evenings watching slides on the projector. That's pretty clean here, and it's not going to be enough. The one fight where he had the red, he was in position to defend it. Zepp with on paper not as good position. He was underneath and all that. Still took him out though. Even in the good spots, Mac can't get the frags. How are we doing on direct hits? Poorly. And as I say this, Macisum just headbutts a rocket coming in from the Russian, so that depends on who you're looking at. But just 7 direct hits is... That was Mac's 4th direct. .33 final minute. So we sort of knew this, but Zepp wins the M6. There is no way around this. And I'm going to side with you guys and guess that Mac will go for Aerowalk next. So I'm going to fill that in. Is his ping spiking? I think the ping is fine, he's just dropping packets. It's pretty stable. There's a bit of variation. It could be better, but the variation is minimal, it's just the loss. And, well, there have been patches for packet duplication on the server and now the client side. But it's I'm not quite sure whether the client, whether his client and this server are actually using it. That sort of helps with packet loss, but it's not a magic thing. So yeah, Aerowalk. Well done, guys, you guessed it. Let's pat ourselves on the back. We managed to guess that Mac would pick his favorite map. We are back into this one. Nobody with a frankly great spawn, but turns out a little better for Zepp. So Mac got the Mega and then went for a fight instead of going for the yellow after that and then a fight. Going against the principles of Kovac's guide to playing Aerowalk. But I guess he's in Division 1 ranked 3rd, he can choose to bend these kinds of things. You have to know the rules, and then when you play by the rule, and then when you're good enough, you can just play around the rules. I think he has proven himself. Nice spawn. Nice survival. Denied. Oh, that would have been a tasty mega health for the Norwegian. He was left on nothing and green and lag. Saves, nice save. I think the packet loss may have thrown him, of course. So, I mean, that was kind of nice jumping around, but look at his stack now. You wouldn't believe what he picked up just before looking at it now. I did. Those rocket jumps will be the end of him. At least he is doing them in the early game. Late game, at a deficit, it would be a different story. Meaning, if he screws up now, he can sort of, he still has time to fix problem. Hopefully. Yeah, you can only dodge so much. And the packet loss is contagious. Looked like Zepp's hand dropped a packet on his way for the rocket jump. Whoops. That was close. How? Yes. That's how. Question was, how badly is he hurt after that shot? The answer is quite. Quite so, quite so. Zepp starting to come out on top. Mac respawns in Zepp's face. Okay, he's just going to play aggressive without the items, hoping that shit connects, which it sort of does. So, team overlay, I don't think team info works, but there are ways of having stacks for both players. It's just that need to tweak some things in the build and compiling easy quick. Because if you use hurt frags, you have these power bars which are kind of cool, but they're kind of big and I mean I need more adjustment. But yes, I wish I had it in a way that is nice. Don't worry, Mig, I'll do it myself. It's already super cool that we have the I bar and P bar things. If you set it right, it looks like health bars in a fighting game. With the when a guy takes damage, it flashes in red and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Check out Meeg's videos on YouTube and on Twitch if you can find his channel. Click on him and you'll find it. And he's using this config in duels. What? Still gets the red, what the hell? Whoop. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like a telefrag, but it wasn't. Ah! Trade. And nobody respawning on a good item. But Zepp has maintained that plus too many frags lead. I don't know if he's working, how hard he's working for it. I mean, he's, you can tell they're both working for items. It's pretty even. And it's more like, it's not just even in terms like the numbers are even overall. It seems like back and forth. That's not where he is. Oh, wait. Okay, so you see funky things with the max packet loss. You see him appearing on screen and he's got a bit of red on his bar, so he's got red. And the next position that you see him, 5 meters further, he's turned to a yellow because in between he's picked up the yellow, but you didn't see it with the PL. It's, wow. It's weird. He is getting the frags though, so watch out, keep an eye out. Looks like he's gliding around the map effortlessly, like in Swan Lake or something. Tickle with the LG. Zepp is in a position that he can get fragged now. Oh, the timing. Zepp confused with the red. I'm surprised that they let that one slide. Well played, Mac. Stealing that red like this. Zepp is confused, trying to find some way out. And we have the comeback, it's on. No yellow for Mac. Green is all he gets. For Zepp, sorry. No yellow for Zepp. Only on green, so he's got a... Yeah, Mac's just going to rocket jump around the map so as not to be seen. And even without the packet loss, that's kind of the way he plays when he gets into his play style, I think. I mean, once he gets settled into the game and can actually play out his usual style. Finishes him off, no? Ah, he's been had. Mac just one frag below. That was a good comeback. He was struggling to really make a dent for a while. Remained competitive, but at 6 to 8 frags of deficit. And now, yeah, Zepp hasn't seen a red armor in a while. Mac, running out of rockets, running out of armor. Quick, quick, get to that red before he does. So he's just going to zone Zepp out of his part of the map. That also works. And we are tied. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, now that he's got the red armor, he's just not going to let go unless something, a freak accident happens. And thankfully Zepp does not spawn on the red. Again. That's going to happen just as he runs out of rockets. This is risky play from Mac, and he's doing well. Now, that could be a problem. Zepp is in the good spot. He can take the next red. Mac can maybe just waste some of his time. Okay, so we have a stacked Zepp. Let's see what he does. He's got to pounce to close that gap. 40 seconds to go. 20. Yeah, 40. But, I mean, he's going to run into max spam. He's going to have to fake. Yeah, you've been had, Mac. 20 seconds to run around with 2 frags. Oh shit. I won't say anything. Hashtag no jinx. Oh no. What? And this might be the one fight where packet loss was a decider. What the hell, man? That was close. Holy shit. Double jinxed it. Okay, we go to Skull. Picked by Zepp, interesting. Yeah, I just want to double check last scores because I'm not even sure what happened. Yeah, hey, that happened. Holy crap. Who's gonna get the first red? Zepp does. And it's now a skull hunt. Well, not this isn't a joke, but allows us to use the map name. And we get first blood. There we go. Not denied. That save still needs rockets, ammunition, anything. Super shoddy, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess super shoddy would have been enough considering how low on health Zepp was in here. Packet loss is crazy. Yeah, this is the kind of game where sometimes I wonder, I'm getting some weird jittery that what's going on? Am I dropping frames? Is the encoder giving me crap? This is the kind of map where I can just completely forego these considerations and just see, yeah, it's just Mac having lag all over the place. Kidrinsky, well done. I was thinking the same thing. So we have a stacked Mac. Mega in red. Do you have anything? Ooh. Hi, friend. Will that net him a red? Look, that rocket. He caught up with his rocket with the PL. Almost looked like Quake 2 for a second. Oh, it's Thunder. How'd you like the 240? Yeah, I guess you do. I need to add that to my list of QuakeWorld players' nicknames on Twitch. Alright, take a deep breath. Mac is super healthy. Zepp not too bad. And he also not a laggy guy. He is not a laggy motherfucker, so he was going to be able to maybe do something in a fight. I don't know. Yes, I said one of the words that you're not supposed to say on television. This is why you had to click the button that says, "This is a channel for adults." Grown-ups, nice save. Fancy movement from Mac. Bending midair to avoid... Well... Never mind, he's getting... How low is he? Quite low. Yeah, the thing is, we don't quite know if he is losing what percentage of in and out packets he's losing. Fucking mic buttons. Yes. The red. Man, the red. You saw what happened with the red there. It's probably better that the mic was muted. I would have clipped the microphone laughing. Two minutes to go with that kind of lead. Zepp can come back. If only he could get a red without being interrupted, like Zepp, like Mac did him earlier. That was something. Nice save. And yeah, okay, never mind. I wanted to say it looks like Mac's packet loss is improving. No, it's not. It's not. Don't fall. Don't make a thud. What did I say about shooting rockets around corner when you have 50% packet loss? Risky business. So far, so good. Zepp nearly jumping into this one. Final minute. Mac. 12 reds to 6. 12 rigs up, sorry. 12 red armors up. So with like the 10-ish frag lead that we had at 8 minutes in was manageable for Zepp. This is not. This is game over. And we have finally the first cross win, as in Zepp picked this and Mac won it. And now, well, final map. What's Mac going to go for? Etienne, okay. I believe. Heroic Bravado. Well, we'll find out how good he is on Etienne. I suspect good enough, probably. In this fight, it wasn't quite obvious what was just knocking Macisum around. Was it the packet loss or the splash damage from the rockets? I think it was a bit of both. Three red. That prediction from Zepp. Again, Mac with the quake to delayed rockets. That's unfair to Quake 2. The rockets on delayed in Quake 2, they're just friggin' slow. 650 units per second, I think. Here we're at 1000 UPS. Okay, so Mac has the first frag. Can he get the second one? Risky. Rocket jumps scares Zepp. He got startled and ate his own rocket in the L corridor. Bit of spam, can afford it. And yet, don't go further in. That's a red going to Mac again. 2.5 minutes in, and Zepp hasn't touched a red. Mac is making himself scarce. Sort of see him blinking around a corner real quick. And then he's gone, just like that. That's not exactly the sound of packet loss, but it's more the sound of an item respawning. Again, more reds going to Mac. We saw that Zepp has had a few. Let's switch back to Mac. After the next fight, maybe. Because Zepp has to play all sneaky to get something now. Mac is not quite where Zepp is expecting him, but he knows now. He's had the Mega. Nice push by Mac, just enough to send Zepp away. Flying. Whee! So remember, this has been picked by Mac. This is the final map of the 6 matches. 6 matches. 6. Man, I'm tired. 6 maps of the match. Can be a bit of a tongue twister. I'm having packet loss in my mouth. How did he not die? Okay, he's going to play it like that. Not going for the pinning to the ceiling with LG thing. Probably a wise thing considering Zepp is in a spamming rockets mode. And with that PL, Mac is not in a position to dodge anything. At least not reliably. Again, how did he not die? 7. What? Now, there we go. Zepp gets the frag, we are tied. Let's stick to Zepp for a bit. Unless Auto Track does its thing. So far, Auto Track is going to agree with us. Don't let him escape. You've got the stack, come on. There you go, finally Zepp. Just a little further. Gets it done. Respawn's not in his favor. Extremely in his favor. Still gets the frag, but he wasn't picking off spawn frags left and right. And just in a minute, that's Zepp in a nice lead now. The number isn't huge, but he looks like he's comfy on this. Could use one more red armor. Oh god, no. Denied. And then that was the end of that. So time for Mac to now close this gap. I mean, this is his map pick after all. Come in, Mac. Oh, he's going in. Zepp did not expect to be followed. Seemed so obvious that he didn't expect it, I guess. Nah, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. Yes, he is. Three minutes to go, 3 frags to go as well. And the game has slowed down in frags. There we go, picking up again. 2 more to go for the Norwegian. In the notification sent to the followers, I wanted to say, watch out for Macisum, the Norwegian lagster. And I chose not to write anything about that, but his response was turning up to the match with the packet loss dialed up to 100. Not that he has any choice in the matter, at present at least. Zip back on 3 lead. Maybe 4 soon, come on. Good read from Mac. Could have been better placed, but the intention was good. Okay, back on Mac. Does not get telefragged up there. There is a spawn there that he just walked over. Through. Not able to challenge for this red in this fight, just too jittery. Wow, still pushing. Nothing left, still pushing. I'm not sure what the train of thought was behind that push with no health. He might have realized, you would have expected him to know that Zepp was kind of stacked. Final minute. And this is looking good for Zepp, but remember what Quake giveth, Quake taketh away. Max still has a chance, but it's getting very, very tough for him now. And at this point, it looks like it's mathematically over. Yeah, Zepp wasting time well here. Yeah, just follow me. Okay, it has to be a good game now. 10 seconds to go, 8 frags. Good comeback attempts from Mac. So that is it for this game. We have a draw. A draw. 3-3, not 2-2. And this is where the evening of game ends. We do have Nitro versus HammerTime in Division 3, but this started 30 minutes ago and sort of missed half of it. Also, time to eat something. So that's what I'm interested in right now.